Sometimes the people we love in adulthood are not only meeting us in the present, they are also meeting the frightened child still living inside us. Hi, and welcome. Let's pause for a moment and think about this. Some of us enter adult relationships carrying wounds we never asked for. Not dramatic wounds that everyone can see, but invisible ones. The fear of being abandoned, the fear of being too much, the habit of apologizing for existing, the panic that rises when someone becomes distant, the need to earn love instead of receiving it. And for a long time, we think these reactions are simply our personality. But often, they are survival patterns built during childhood. A child who felt ignored learns to chase reassurance. A child who grew up around anger learns to stay alert all the time. A child who received unpredictable affection learns to confuse anxiety with love. Then adulthood arrives, and suddenly relationships become mirrors. Not because relationships are meant to punish us, but because closeness reveals what still hurts. That is why love can feel both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. But here is something hopeful. Adult relationships can also become the place where healing finally begins. Not through perfection, not through finding someone who magically fixes every wound, but through intentional and patient connection. Healing often starts with small moments, like when someone listens without mocking your emotions, when disagreement does not lead to abandonment, when you express pain and the other person stays instead of leaving, when you realize you no longer have to perform constantly just to deserve affection. At first, experiences like these can feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, because trauma teaches the nervous system to expect chaos. So when stability finally appears, part of us struggles to trust it. That is why healing inside relationships requires awareness. Sometimes we have to pause and ask ourselves difficult questions. Am I reacting to this person or reacting to an old wound? Am I protecting my heart or protecting an old fear? Am I asking for love or asking someone to repair a childhood pain they did not create? These questions are not meant to create shame. They create understanding. And understanding changes everything. Because once we become aware of our patterns, we stop handing our inner child the steering wheel of every relationship. We begin responding instead of panicking, communicating instead of withdrawing, setting boundaries instead of begging to be chosen, choosing people who feel emotionally safe instead of emotionally familiar. And slowly, something remarkable happens. The adult inside us starts becoming the protector the child inside us never had. That healing does not happen overnight. Some wounds take years to soften. Some fears return again and again. But every healthy conversation, every respected boundary, every moment of honesty without punishment teaches the heart a new reality. Love no longer has to feel like survival. It can finally feel like peace. And perhaps that is one of the most powerful parts of adulthood. We cannot rewrite our childhoods, but through intentional relationships, self-awareness, patience, and care, we can stop living as if those old wounds still control our future. And little by little, the child inside us learns something they should have learned long ago. Love is not supposed to hurt, just to prove it is real. Think about it, and I'll see you in the next thought.